All right, guys, we're reviewing another movie today. It's called K-PAX from 2001. It's got Kevin Spacey, Jeff Bridges. Let me just tell you the plot. Prot is a patient at a mental hospital who claims to be from a faraway planet named K-PAX. His psychiatrist tries to help him, only begin to doubt his own explanations. So, yeah, it starts in a train station, and then this this woman gets mugged, and then a man appears out of nowhere, and he tries to help her. And that ends up being our the main character, the alien, one of the main characters. And a homeless man, or the cops see this, they think he's the one that mugged her, and then they begin to question him. He gives some oddball answers, so that's how he gets taken to the psych ward, and that's how our story begins. But you wanted to say something? Well,
I called it One Flew Over the UFO's Nest.
Yeah.
Because the whole movie takes place in the mental hospital.
Right. No, it would pair well with that movie. Wouldn't it?
And then
it's much more chill mental hospital with
yeah, it is
less serious patients.
It's more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Less,
but still
bleak movie.
Yeah, but still a crazy cast of characters. You know.
Yeah,
that's an easy way to get a crazy cast of characters.
Also,
just put it in a mental hospital.
The bum calling that the Asian gentleman Jackie Chan is a great name.
That wasn't.
I knew you were gonna mention that.
I was at a wedding this weekend, and I was just sending pictures of people from the wedding, telling Chris this is Rick Rubin. This is there are multiple people.
Yeah, that is funny. But the homeless man was the only one that seen him appear, and he said he appeared out of nowhere, and then it was just bright light. Yeah, and then the cops, I think they just brushed it off because he's kind of a crazy homeless guy.
But they knew him by name, the homeless guy, because they're like, Fred or whatever.
Well, I mean, even if it was a guy in a business suit saying he appeared out of nowhere, they'd be like, okay, that's great. Well, we're still taking him in.
He didn't seem too out there, though.
The homeless dude?
Yeah.
Well, if you say someone comes from the light, the cops aren't going to be like, okay, we got to look into that.
Yeah, that's true. And then, you know what they called him? An EDP, an emotionally disturbed person. As soon as he said, what did he say? Something implying he's not from this planet or whatever.
And they're like, they just looked at each other like,
yeah, we got an EDP down here. But,
Jeff Bridges is not exactly who I'd pick to cast as a shrink.
I read that they actually had someone else in mind.
Just because, even his delivery, nothing comes off as a shrink.
No, but he's a great actor, so he pulled it off.
Oh yeah, he's a great actor.
But
I thought he did good, when he was not really buying it for a second. Yeah. He's like, actually, that might be an alien. Actually,
no, but I think it was supposed to be Kevin Spacey playing the shrink, and then I can't remember who else.
Even if they just switched, it probably would have been sick.
Someone else was supposed to play Prot. I forget who it was though.
Bridges as Prot would have been so sick.
Might have been a little more silly if Bridges was Prot.
No, that wasn't it though. It was someone different, completely different. But I don't think Bridges was supposed to be in it. And
David Spade is supposed to be Prot or something.
Right. No, but when he first goes out to the city, he's captivated by those skyscrapers because you see it on his face. So you're like, they make you believe with every single thing. They're like, this guy's really an alien.
Yeah, everything he says and does. Well, he sees ultraviolet light. That was the first thing.
He's crazy with the fruit.
What does that mean? He's like, well, no humans can see ultraviolet light.
Yeah.
So
he's like, I thought humans couldn't. He's like, we can't.
Yeah. Every single thing was pointing to him being an alien.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If Thorazine didn't work, why did they keep pumping him full of it for 3 weeks? They're like, it didn't work. And then he's like, so we got him up to 300 milligrams and for 3 weeks. And he goes, 300 milligrams? That's a ton. I don't know. And then he was like,
comatose.
It just doesn't, what do you mean it doesn't work? It's not possible. For 3 weeks.
Another indicator that he's not human. Yeah.
Damn, right off rip, he was hoping for payments from Medicaid because he thought he was just a homeless guy, and he's like, I hope he has insurance for Medicaid.
Yeah, I hope extraterrestrials qualify for Medicaid. But that was funny, the alien reference right off.
Leap out of your chest?
Yeah, I'm not going to leap out of your chest, jump out of come through your chest or something like that.
He asked.
Immediately affecting everyone in the hospital. Telling him he's going to take them with him and getting their hopes up. And get them inspired, look for bluebirds and...
Yeah. That's the thing. He gave him purpose.
Yeah,
and he was every single thing he did was good. He only had a good impact on everyone. Yeah.
Then he asked, "May I call you Mark?" And then immediately starts calling him Dr. Powell again.
He called him something funny, didn't a nickname or something?
Yeah, Marco or Marky.
Marco.
That was funny.
If Netflix canceled House of Cards, why is this movie still on there?
Is that the reason they canceled it?
Yeah, that's why they took it off of Netflix. Is when the drama started. The Kevin Spacey.
Well, they can't
stuff.
take everything off. I mean,
if that's your stance, if you're like going to get rid of the popular show because of that.
Well, no, I mean, some time has passed since that, and time heals all wounds type thing. So I'm sure House of Cards will probably be back.
What he did was so bad.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad.
He just
from what I heard,
some young gentleman.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Isn't that what he did?
I don't think what he did was that bad. I think he got lumped in with a lot of people that did some bad stuff.
He was just being really gay to like young people, and they weren't expecting it. I think.
That was funny though when he offered him scotch near the end, and then he goes, he's like, "Would you prefer something more fruity?" And him saying that to Kevin Spacey, I just was like,
I thought that too when he was eating the banana like whole. I'm like, oh, this is just on the nose.
Kevin Spacey enjoys that banana too much, man.
Just eating it with the peel.
Yeah. Either Prot is an alien or he's insane. There's no in between.
Right.
And we're gonna find that out.
We don't really find it out.
Yeah, you can.
No, well, you can decipher. You can
decipher it either way, really.
Yeah.
If you want. I only see it one way, but I could see someone seeing it a different way.
But that's the cool thing about the ending.
Spell it out for you at all.
Yeah, but we'll get to it. Hold on a second.
Howie is the dude that you were talking about, the Bluebird thing.
Yeah,
him running through the hospital,
crashing into things,
is just like my dog Howie running around when he has something in his mouth he's not supposed to. Same exact scene.
Every Howie's the same, I guess. But he said he's been to 64 planets, and there was no further inquiry into that. You wouldn't ask him about those planets?
He said he's been to Earth a bunch of times.
Was this before he started believing him, or?
Yeah, but still, come back to that.
I mean,
yeah, you ask him more about that.
Then he knew everything about like the solar system and stuff, and those dudes were just mind blown.
Yeah.
And he said 64 planets. He said this is the only one with Homo sapiens. You
drew that whole diagram in like the planetarium,
and it matched perfectly.
Like Good Will Hunting.
No one could know this unless you're an alien, basically.
Yeah, it was nuts. Yeah,
talking to the dog was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was psyched about the dog.
Here's the thing, though. In the real world, not a soul would believe him. Not even Jeff Bridges would even have an inkling of maybe I should believe this guy. No, he just and
if they did, they would just lock them up too.
Yeah, not even. I don't think they'd give
like
it a
shrink.
thought.
If a shrink was like, I think my client's an alien. They're
okay.
You're not a shrink anymore.
He said I started to believe him, but they wouldn't like. There would be no follow up after that. It would just be like, hey, maybe he's an alien, but he's still staying here. I don't care. Like,
yeah, no, he's gonna be locked up.
Yeah, forever.
That's it. There's no way. No one would believe him.
But he did say he was leaving and then he left.
Yeah.
Without anyone knowing.
When you get to finally get to the story of Robert Porter, like the body, the vessel, I feel like it kind of took too long to get there. Like they should have given us at least part of that story before they did. It was like almost near the end.
They did they in the hypnosis scenes. They gave us that information. You know what I mean?
But then like when he goes and they tell the whole story of like how the family was murdered and all that because he's talking to the cop.
Yeah,
I just feel like it took too long to get there.
I didn't think so. I liked it. I thought it was well built up. You know,
yeah, it was
good story building. So built up.
Well,
I don't know
because it's 2 hours long and that was about an hour 45 into it.
No, it was about hour and a half. He went to New Mexico.
So far.
Yeah, nah.
I had like only one real gripe is when the Howard like kills that dude, basically tries to kill the black dude.
Oh yeah, he tries to
suffocate him,
and he's just like, we'll just put him back with the rest of the people.
Well, then the guy was like, no, he helped me. And
yeah,
like, okay,
like he choked you to death. Like you can't just put him back with the gen pop.
Yeah,
it seems like that wouldn't happen. Maybe it would in a psych ward.
It wouldn't happen. No, it wouldn't happen.
He'd be arrested.
I mean, in a psych ward, usually they would just up their meds.
He would go up to the fourth floor, the worst floor, or whatever. And
right.
But I found it kind of cheesy though that guy was like, he's like, I'll eat fish with bones. I'll take the biggest pill now. He was like telling all the stuff that he would do now. I found that kind of cheesy, but it's just me.
He just saw that death wasn't scary.
Yeah, but it was like a flick of a switch. You know what I'm saying? It was just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't think if you were Jeff Bridges, you would believe him even for a second? If he drew all the stuff and then.
Well, I didn't say I wouldn't believe him. I just said. He said nobody would believe him in real life. I said if they did believe him, they would just think they're crazy too.
Yeah.
But I definitely could see people believing him.
Yeah, I mean, he did everything.
People believe tabloids.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it would happen.
You don't think a well-learned or psychiatrist would be like,
No,
he might be an alien.
No. He would just put him on medication, and that's that.
They'd have him in fucking ketamine therapy ASAP.
He was just an open-minded therapist.
I did find that one scene in particular had very ridiculous dialogue, and the one where he's talking to his brother-in-law about like Prote's knowledge when he's on the he's outside and
like the family gathering.
No, he's like on the satellite thing or whatever.
Oh, right after all of the
okay. And then he's saying
you don't believe him.
Yeah, and he goes he's like, I kind of do. He's like, the only other person that would know this information is I can't remember how he worded it, but like one of the smartest astrophysicists in the world, my boss, or like it just sounded so cheesy. I don't know what it was. But let's see here. Oh, one of the funniest moments, man. Impossible not to laugh at this moment. Impossible. Adios, aloha. I watched it like 5 times and I laughed every time.
It's a good bit.
He delivers it so perfectly. Adios, aloha. It's just so dry. And they're like, are you going? He's like, I already went. It's already done. It's good. They called it the old fastest gun in the West.
And then he brings that back up later.
Yeah, with the hypnosis. He's like, are you going to start it already? He's like, it's already done. He's like, the old fastest gun. That's good.
Are we all on the same page about the ending? Or?
No, well, we'll get to it. Hold on one second. I just got some few more notes here. So what's the, like, I was wondering what the deal with Bess was. Like, what is the deal? But then you realize that her house burned down, and then...
They said, like, when she opens her mouth...
Yeah, she's afraid smoke is going to come out of her mouth.
She was just messed up in the head.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Experience.
And then he picked her because she wrote, like, I have no home.
Yeah, it's very sad. Yeah. And she knew that he was the bluebird. So he possessed that bluebird. She said, I know. She says, I know you, or whatever. And she says, you're the bluebird. She said that.
Yeah.
So he possessed that bluebird?
I think that's what she was saying. I don't know if that's totally true, but
I watched the scene back, and it's possible.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
I mean, if you believe he's an alien, pretty much anything is possible.
Yeah, I think he possessed that
Does
bluebird.
Does he not walk up when the bluebird's flying around?
He does, but like, he can possibly, maybe he exited it. He brought it to the window, right? And then once it shows him, the bird leaves shortly after. So maybe it just hung around. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he brought it there. But let's see here. I found it kind of weird that aliens can't resist hypnosis.
That was kind of,
He can't
quickly
resist
hypnotized.
it?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe it's a limitation of the vessel.
Yeah. You said what?
Maybe it's a limitation of the vessel.
Maybe.
Maybe all that Thorazine is why the dude's basically a vegetable when the alien's gone.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, about that Howie choking that guy. He like hard rebooted him.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just a page 1 rewrite.
Yeah,
like,
fixed him up.
It fixed him up.
Even though Howie seemed like the least violent person in the whole place, but he just wanted to murder somebody.
He did, yeah. Who was your favorite like person in that psych ward? You got the lady that wouldn't come out of her room, the crazy lady, and then she came out of her room. You got Bess. You got Howie, Ernie.
Yeah, that thought everyone stunk was funny.
That guy is pretty funny.
God, you stink.
You stink.
Except for K-PAX.
Yeah. You don't have a smell.
Yeah, that guy was pretty funny. That was pretty funny that the guard put his like name in the hat. He like gave him a look. He's like, might as well try. And then they put money on if he was gonna go. I got 20 on. He goes.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That was a good touch. But let me ask you this: why did Prote inhabit Robert Porter? Like, was he like compelled to, or do you think it was perfect timing? Or do you think he inhabited him? Do you think he inhabited his body before Robert Porter died, or do you think he brought Robert Porter back to life?
I think he saw he was like completely broken mentally and was about to kill himself.
But you seen though, it shows us he goes into the water.
Yeah, that was Robert Porter, I'm guessing, going in the water.
Yeah, but did he die? And then Prote took the body.
I would assume he had to be alive.
Yeah, I think he took him alive. Probably, maybe you saw what happened and was like, well, he's going to kill himself after.
Saw what happened from where, though?
Well, and he called him his friend, so I feel like he had inhabited his body before. Like how he said he's been here a bunch of times. I feel like he had already been in his body before. And then when he came back, used them again.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't put that together. Because he did mention...
Because he says, like, my friend.
His friend, his dad died from an accident where he worked. Yeah. I was wondering who he was talking about.
It was, Robert Porter.
So you think he inhabited Robert Porter before, or do you think he inhabited Robert Porter's friend before?
Oh, I don't know. Could be either, I guess.
Could be either.
I was just thought it was whole Porter the whole time.
Interesting. Let's see what else here. How did he get the yearbook? Did he take it from... Was it in the home?
How did Jeff Bridges get it?
Yeah. Did he grab it in the home? Because he had it in his office.
Yeah, he had to have got it from either from the home or like evidence at the police.
Ah, yeah, the police station maybe. Yeah, so yeah, the climax is great because we're led to believe that he could be human or he could be alien. There's no conclusion.
They did like a double switch.
Yeah, but then and then the climax happens and you're like, oh, he's gone, so he's alien. And then you see the bodies there, you're like, oh, he's still human. Mm-hmm. So then you see that Bess is gone. And so you're like, And to add on that, they couldn't find her at any homeless shelter, bus stop, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it's really a question for me. I think he's an alien. He just took Bess.
You think it's for sure? Yeah. You think for sure he's an alien?
In my opinion,
that's the only thing that makes sense.
You don't think there's a possibility that they just can't find Bess and she's out there?
I mean, honestly,
it's hard to escape. That's what they said.
I do like the option that it was just very dark and he straight up murdered Bess and she's just dead somewhere. But I do think he was an alien.
I would have to agree because they did say in the movie, they said, you can't escape here. You can't, there's no, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he left.
You can't just get out.
And he left for that trip.
He left for the trip.
Came right back.
But light travel, yeah. But
it said exactly when he was leaving.
Right.
They couldn't do anything about it, so...
I mean,
there's a book. You can. I don't know if it's any clearer in the book, but
that was based on a book.
Yeah, it's about a book. Yeah, and it's called just K-PAX, I believe. And so we're all in the same boat here that he's an alien.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would need someone to explain to me how they see it differently. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, the easiest explanation would be just that crazy people are crazy, and there's lots of coincidences that you can't explain.
It would.
You know what I mean?
The only
that would be.
I think one explanation would be that Bess escaped somehow. That's the only. But the timing's so perfect.
I think they make it even more clear when they all see him in the chair, all the patients, and like, that's not.
Yeah, they all are like, that's not him.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. How did they know?
I think you just tell he was just like a shell
of himself.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't really explain that, but there could be different possibilities. Like people that believe him can see his true form, or like the people in the psych ward just were more in tune, or
they're more like savants.
How that guy said he didn't smell. Like they just have know. They know. But they made it looked at it.
They did enough in the end to make you think like he's definitely an alien and just took tests.
The dog part was sick.
For sure.
The dog part?
Yeah, where he talks to their dog and he's like, hey.
That was cool.
She doesn't like when you hide her favorite shoe.
Yeah.
And she's going deaf on the left side, so stop sneaking up on her.
Sneak up on her.
And then he starts barking and growling and like rolling around fighting the dog.
And he helped Jeff Bridges in the end get reconnected with his son.
That is a great, Did you know that there's a post-credit scene?
Did you know that was Aaron Paul? Which is crazy.
Yeah, that is Aaron Paul. Did you know about the post-credit scene?
I did not.
I didn't until I read it on IMDb. It's about 30 seconds, and it's Jeff Bridges out in his backyard at night with a telescope, and he's like looking through it for a brief moment, and then he just like looks up, and then he just walks away. He's looking for like, you know what I mean? Like,
What's he gonna see with a telescope though?
Yeah. It's so far
there he
away.
is.
Yeah.
He's waving.
Yeah, it's a bit cheesy, but all in all, actually a really good movie and like very underappreciated and underknown. Jim,
I thought it was interesting, but I also feel like it was slightly boring at times.
I found it
Like, I
pretty
feel like-
intriguing. Throughout.
Honestly, the way it ended, I feel like you didn't need 2 hours to accomplish like, wow, he made a lot of people happy, so he's an alien. Like I feel like they could have made it shorter and it would have had the same effect.
You could say that about most movies.
Yes.
Well, no,
100%.
it was building the characters and it was like showing how he was helping each character. I think he positively impacted most or all of the
I think
characters.
it took that time to like make you believe he's an alien, and then the end had to wrap it up to be like you had to think both ways. They had to convince you that like it's possible he's an alien.
Yeah.
With all his knowledge of space, and then all the stuff with Jeff Daniels,
Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
I feel like all three of us have done that at least one point.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it though. Let's get to ratings. I gave it an 8 myself.
I gave it 7.5.
6.
Wow. And would you guys say watch this ASAP, watch it whenever, or skip
I
it?
saw it in 2001. Like, I don't think I have ever watched this movie.
I've never watched
If I
it
saw it
either.
in 2001, I probably would have thought more highly of it.
I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's really well done.
It's
I'd say watch it
not
whenever.
poorly done.
It was very well done. Watch it ASAP, watch it whenever, skip it. What do you
I
think?
think whenever.
Whenever.
All right, we'll say whenever.
Sophia's dad's a big fan.
It's a good movie, man.
And a lot of people like it.
I ordered it on eBay. You know, it just came to Blu-ray for the first time,
Really?
or is coming to Blu-ray.
It's so crazy, the movies that aren't on
It is
Blu-ray.
weird. It's not even out yet. I think it's coming to Blu-ray for the first time. It's Barbarian's not on physical.
Nope.
That's a weird
He's
thing.
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kreger's pissed about
Why
that.
is that?
Just whatever studio puts it out makes that decision.
It's very odd. It'll be eventually, obviously. But
Yeah, that's our rating. That's our review for K-PAX, guys. Thanks for watching. And please subscribe and like. We need subscribers. We need comments. Interact with the videos, man. We've been doing this for what, like 4 years now.
Send nudes.
Yeah, send some nudes. You know what I mean? I mean,
please are getting sadder now.
Dog
Just please
pics,
sign up.
pics, restaurant recommendations.
Hey, don't follow that with dog pics because that one guy's name is Dog. So Dog's gonna send nudes.
Go ahead.
Hey, we'll take whatever.
It's like Pokemon. You got to catch them all. You know?
You're right. Whatever. Later.